Central Highlands. So quite a ways north from here. Alright, so here I don't have any of my since I changed to Dragoon, I don't have any of my mounts on this bar. I'll probably end up doing something like this later as well for my Lancer bar. You know what? I should ride my Gobu. Let's do that. Now this is a mount here, baby. This is how you travel in style. Alright, we're going north, right? I don't exactly know how to travel north from here, though. I think we might need to... First off, we need to get out of this space, and then we'll go north. It's mind-blowing to me how different this place is now compared to 1.0. Should I just call it like Vanilla 14 or something like that? 1.0 feels like a, I don't know, like a coarse way to say it. Fate. What kind of fate? Oh, there's Downey Dustin. No way! Is he part of the Fate? He is! That is so funny. I used to farm that guy. I'm not here for you right now, though, Downey. I will have to catch you next time. Oh, there's a crystal up here. Excellent. Wow, this is just completely different. Instead of like little camps, they've actually got like proper buildings set up here now. That's awesome. And plenty of headroom for my Gobu. Okay, so there's that, and we're still traveling north. Wait a minute, I think we're here already. But where is he? Is he underground? Yeah, he must be. Somehow we need to go underground. Oh, I see. There's a path right there. Can I just jump? Yes, I can. Me and my fat ass Gobu. I think I twisted his ankle on that jump. Sorry, buddy. He's got tiny little ankles. I'm abusing my Gobu. There you are. This is not the most hospitable place to meet here, Brucemont. Did you know that? So, the adventurer seeks to become a Dragoon. Sir Albrecht speaks of legends and chosen ones, but I would see you prove yourself in a more practical fashion. With your lance. Defend yourself. Oh, you want to go, huh? No, he doesn't. He wants me to fight this thing instead. Alright then. I will show you. Yeah? Come on then. Some AoE attacks here. Boom! That's awesome. Haha, elusive jump. Oh, get out. Damn it, he got me. Oh, I love that. Is he just gonna spam AoE attacks like that? I think he is. Done. I love the Dragoon jumping attacks. They're half the reason I play Dragoon. You have some skill, I will give you that. And the glow of your soul crystal. Perhaps Sir Albrecht was not wrong about you after all. Now return to him. Your training here is complete. And then he just walks off. Alright. Another fate. What's going on over here this time? Anything interesting? Ah, looks like it just ended anyway. Okay. Okay. I think I could have just went right through the middle of that, couldn't I? Yep. It's actually quite foggy now at this time of the night. It's a nice effect. That's cool. If you look at the trees, sometimes you'll see like a little bit of snow kind of trickle off of them. Like that. See that? That's nice. Little touches like that they've made are what make the environments really shine in this game. I love like little things like that that make the world and the environments seem a little bit more alive, a little bit like organic. Alright, let's see, we should be, yep, he's right here. Alright. Albrecht, my man. The soul of the dragon grows ever strong within you, Draven. Clearly your trial was a rousing success. I need only observe your crystal to know as much. Yes, though you have only just begun to walk the path of the Dragoon, it is clear you possess the talent to become Estinine's equal. Go forth and make the powers you have obtained your own. When the time is right, we shall proceed with your training. Complete. Your inner dragon grows stronger. Awesome. Did they just, yeah, they did just double up my elusive jump on here. Let's remove that. Here we go. And I'm also going to switch these because they're backwards. There we go. Okay, cool. You grow ever stronger, and I speak of more than just the flesh. Aye, you are slowly but surely realizing your potential as an Azure Dragoon. It is heartening to look upon. though I must confess that my presiding feeling is one of relief. You must understand, the mere thought that the eye would choose an outsider, one who ill comprehends the threat posed by dragons, filled me with the gravest of misgivings. Yet you have... but I shall say no more. Lest flattery impede your improvement. Now, during our last lesson, I enlightened you regarding the origins of the Dragoons. You will recall how Haldrith heroically triumphed over the great worm Nidhogg, and Ishgard came into possession of the Eye. Tell me, Draven, do you believe that these events truly transpired? Or are you inclined to think them fairy tales? I ask you this because few folks have seen dragons in the flesh besides we Ishgardians, and most would as soon dismiss them as products of the imagination. Alas, dragons are no less real than you and I, with the Nidhogg perhaps the most real of all. In the course of its history, Ishgard has suffered the creature's wrath on 8 separate occasions. Each time the great worm rouses, the blood of countless Ishgardians is spilled. Let us revisit the past once more, Draven. The time is 20 summers past, and the place, Dravania. After a century in slumber, Nidhogg awakened once more to resume his reign of terror. Entire villages were razed to the ground, their inhabitants reduced to smoldering ash. Sensing the great worm's unbridled rage, others of his kind began to rouse, and in such numbers as to blot out the sun with their wings. A deep, foreboding darkness swept over Ishgard. Raging infernos painting the belly of the sky an angry red, the agonized screams of innocents fading into deathly silence. In my station as the Azure Dragoon, I was there through it all, bore witness to all the horrors. But there was no time to offer even a silent prayer. The dog lingered in one place only long enough to lay it to waste, and when he took wing, so too did I pursue him, a man possessed. This game of cat and mouse continued for what seemed an eternity before I found myself face to face with the great worm. The battle unfolded in a tidy settlement on the edge of Querthus, raging on for 3 days and 3 nights, with neither side able to gain a decisive advantage. Remaining on my feet by sheer force of will, I realized that it must end now, else it shouldn't end well. Marshalling my last ounce of strength. What happened to the... That's weird. My lance struck home, burying deep in the ruin of my opponent's empty eye socket. Yet before I could withdraw my weapon, the worm lashed out wildly in agony, dealing a blow that left me sprawled upon the scorched earth, nigh incessant. Incessate? In that instant I thought myself surely doomed, but Halon was not finished with me. Having lost the taste for battle, the dog let loose a blood-curdling roar before fleeing to the sky. The battle was over. While I did not perish from my injuries, they rendered my body unfit to bear the power of the Dragoon, and I was Azure Dragoon no more. Lying bedridden, my thoughts wandered to all the innocent lives that had been lost, the people I had failed to protect. The last conflict with the dragons of Dravania left countless orphans in its wake. Estenine is one of them, the sole survival of Ferndale, the final village to suffer Nidhogg's wrath. With none left to care for him, I did the only thing I could. I took Estenine as mine own son, instructing him in the way of the Dragoon when he was of an age to learn. Yet I would not have you think me noble. My actions were born not of compassion, but of guilt. My guilt at having failed him. But alas, I have also failed him as a father. For what manner of man did I bring him up to be? A thief who would endanger the life of every one of his countrymen? Aye, you heard me right. All of Ishgard may suffer for his crime. Though he know little and less of the minds of dragons, it is conceivable that the disturbance surrounding his stolen eye will rouse Nidhogg to awaken once more. That his kin have already stirred from their slumber serves as fair warning of that. Time is not on our side. Fortunately, it would seem you are more than ready to embark on your next trial. Make your way to Witch Drop, where the knight Heustein awaits your arrival. My nation is depending on you. I usually don't, like, not so intimately like this, not so deeply, but this is story quest for my class, so yes, I find that it's really interesting and more personal for me to know my own class's lore and things like that. As far as like little side quests, like, hey, will you go pick up those flowers and, you know, deliver them to somebody? I'm like, yeah, okay, click, 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 click. Usually, like just kind of scanning over them, you know, a little bit with my eyes, but not really caring too much about it. But this is significantly more important, I think. Okay. So, I'm going to speak to another guy whose name I am slaughtering with terrible pronunciation. To the north and then a little bit to the east after that. Alright, let's jump on one of our mounts. How about the behemoth? I'm not even going to call it a chocobo anymore. I'm just going to be like, yep, getting on my behemoth. Visibility at this time of the day in the game is a lot lower. Like by now, I think I should be able to have seen the building. I can just now start to see the crystal beyond. There it is. Alright, I think we need to turn, actually. Yep, here we are. Alright, we have another a chasm here. Ah, I see. Right here. Hmm? Oh, there he is. Why are Albrecht's friends, like, always down here in some, like, dangerous, like chasm, like, practically underground? Oh wait, it's a female. I thought it was another guy. Apologies, milady. Your name doth not do your beauty justice. You are the one who would aspire to be as a dragoon. Why, you are not even of Ishgard. If you truly possess the power that Albrecht sees in you, then prove it to me with your lance. On guard! Here we go again. Nobody believes I'm awesome. I'm just gonna have to prove it to everybody. Oh, good lord, that's a big one out there. Next. Okay, I don't really want to hit that thing over there. So why don't I... That's it. Come over here. Didn't know I could jump, did you there, little miteling? Now you do. Or at least your friends know. I'm pretty sure you're knocked out. Down you go, Banemite. Ah, he poisoned me. I was like, why am I taking damage? So, what do you think, milady? That strength. Have not seen it. It's like since Estenine himself stood before me. Mayhap Sir Albrecht has the right of it after all. Return and show your crystal to him. I have no doubt he will be pleased. And then she walks away. Just like the other guy. It's like they were only here waiting for me, and now they leave. Now that I'm done. Alright. Alright, so we're going south, a little bit west, back this way. Well, you can see the lights from the crystal actually quite far away. Even in this lighting, as bright as it is. Can't buy it? Why? That's a mighty beast. They stopped. Ah, right. That's what you mean. Yeah, they did temporarily stop sales of the game. Well, they're trying to work out their issues with the servers, which is a problem that shouldn't exist in the first place, in my opinion. But SE did what they thought was best. You have passed yet another trial with flying colors, Draven. The day when you may stand before Estenine as equal is not far off. And when that day comes, the eye will choose you over the traitor. I have no doubt of this. But we must be patient still. For now you must continue your training. When you can do more on your own, seek me out once more. Oh, I can do more. I can do a lot more, Albrecht. Spine Shatter. That sounds awesome. Let's get rid of that. There we go. Impeccable timing, Draven. A message arrived from Estenine but moments ago. Much to my astonishment, he would trade words with us. and bids us meet him at Boulder Downs. As to his true intentions, I cannot say. It may well be a trap, but we must go nonetheless. I trust I can count upon your company. Cool. Wait for S9 at the rendezvous point, just west of here. Okay, let's do it. Once I get done with all of this dragooning, story quests and stuff like that, I would really like to get into a party and unlock my final Dragoon piece of armor that I'm missing. I have the helmet, I have the gloves, I have the boots, but I don't have the chest piece. Chest piece is the last piece that you get. This way? And I didn't get it in 1.0. Are we going the right way? I think we are. Or maybe not. We're about to find out. I don't think we're going the right way. I think isn't this a dungeon entrance? I think it is. The armor? Yes. For the final piece, yes you do. I think for, well I mean in 1.0 I think I recall picking up other pieces solo. But the final piece you will have to do a group dungeon run with in order to get. Okay, so there must be something around here somewhere. Perhaps this way. Whoa. What is that? That's interesting. Okay, I think it might be up this way. That is a level 46 giant logger. I'm pretty sure I can take him, but I don't want to provoke him at this time. I think it's below here, isn't it? Nope, it's not. Look, there's the destination. Okay, I think this is gonna get pretty epic, to be honest. I love this song. Alright, here we are, the destination. Waiting. If this is going to be a really... Greetings, Master. It has been too long. Estinine, end this folly at once. You must know that each second the eye passes outside Ishgard's walls brings us closer to a repeat of the tragedy of 20 summers past. Surrender yourself and the eye, and return with me to Ishgard before it is too late. But it is already too late, Master. For you see, the dog has already awakened. What? Hear me, Master. You have mistaken the cause of the dragon's return. The eye is not to blame. A premonition came to me by virtue of the dragon within, warning me that the great worm would soon rouse. Even as he slumbered, the dog seethed with irrepressible rancor for that wound of 20 years ago. That rancor will send him flying as a speeding arrow to Ishgard, whereupon death and devastation will ensue. But there is a possible solution. Were the eye taken to a remote land far from the Holy See, then, and only then, could destruction be averted and the lives of innocent Ishgardians be spared. You mean to make a bait of yourself? Nay, there is more to this than you let on. You seek vengeance for Ferndale. To me, the two are one and the same. You know my past better than any else. It was for no other reason than to avenge my family that I became Dragoon. Dragons long outlive men, and do not soon forget the wrongs done them. What grudge they harbor burns as a fire in their hearts, over time swelling into an unquenchable inferno. You need only look back on history to see that the dog grows stronger with each awakening. When last he darkened our skies, the great worm came within a hair's breadth of laying waste to Ishgard. Not short of death will prevent him from completing his mission. When next he wakes, the dog took everything from me. No, now I shall take everything from him, even if it means my life. The eye works in ways men can ill comprehend, but this much is plain. In choosing 2 Azure Dragoons in one generation, it means for us to join together in common cause. Adventurer, you have heard my resolution. Now I ask that you lend me your power, aye, the power of the dragon. In the long and proud history of Ishgard, never before have 2 Azure Dragoons arisen in the same era to fight as one. This is our best, nay, our only chance to send the great realm to eternal slumber. Behold my armor. This is the Draken mail, forged in the life blood of dragons. As blood calls to blood, so too does the armor call to the dragon within, redoubling the wearer's strength thereby. If you would realize your potential as an Azure Dragoon, you must needs clad yourself in the same. Clad so, you will inherit the technique passed down from Azure Dragoon to Azure Dragoon, down through the generations. Then, and only then, will your training be complete. But first you must win the Draken mail, as I, Sir Albrecht, did before you, by proving yourself worthy in the ultimate trial of the Azure, a series of battles so harrowing as to send the unworthy to an early demise. Master, once the adventurer acquires the armor, pray see to it that he learns to harness the power of the dragon in full. Nine, wait! Save your worries. I do not mean to make myself easy prey for dragons. I take my leave to you. So, as you can see, XIV wasn't so selfish after all. His intentions seem, yes, to be driven by vengeance, but also for the good of Ishgard, which is a nice way of going about his character.